This is a surveying observation file. It was observed and recorded by Total Station. We used feature code to refer to every feature we survey. For buildings, we use the code BLD. For lamp posts, we use the code LB. For curbstone, we used the code KRB, and so on. You can draw this file automatically. I mean, you draw the map surveyed in this file automatically on AutoCAD like this. If you want to know how to draw your observation files automatically on AutoCAD, complete this video. My name is Ahmed Sayed, and this is Surveying Software Systems. We will use program AutoSurvey Plus to draw our surveyed observation files on AutoCAD automatically. Double-click the icon, press Enter, and wait 20 seconds because AutoSurvey Plus opens AutoCAD first and then opens itself. It opened AutoCAD and then opens itself, as we see. When AutoSurvey Plus starts, it is located on the upper ribbon of the AutoCAD, on the Tools ribbon of AutoCAD. First step, and the most important step, is adjusting the settings. Click the Settings button. This is the Settings window. The essential and the most important settings you have to adjust is selecting the format of the observation file you are going to process. Click OK. Now let's read the observation file. Open. And now let's read the code library, the library that we are going to use in processing the file to draw it. This is the code library. Now we are ready to process and draw. Click the button Process. AutoCAD starts automatically to draw the map. OK. The program gives us a short statistics about the processing. The total observations are 585. The not processed observations are 60, and the processed observations are 525. As we see here at the left, there is an empty part on the map. This empty part supposed to have some kind of observation, but it was not drawn because we have 60 observations not processed. These not processed observations are observations of some codes that is not contained in the library code that we used in processing. Let's take a look at the processing report file. This is the processing report file. It has the same name of the observation file with the prefix RPT, which means report. This is the processing file. The most important part in this processing file is this section, not processed codes. It tells us that the codes UNB and GRD were not processed. These codes were responsible for the 60 observations for not being processed or drawn. What we can do to draw the 60 unprocessed observations? We load the library file that contains the missing codes and process the same observation file with the new library. As you see, the missing part is drawn. And so on. One observation file can be processed by several code libraries if the codes included in the observation file is distributed in several codes libraries. Now let's see what the code library looks like. This is the code library. It is subdivided into two main parts. The first part, 4 points, and the second part, 4 lines. The rest of the file is devoted to very important information and notes. You better read this information and notes, they are very useful. If you want to create your own code library that includes the codes you use in field in observation with total station, what can you do? It is very difficult and not practical to write one like this library manually. It will be subject to many errors and mistakes. So what you do? Let's go back to the program. Click Tools button. The Tools window pops up. Click the button Create Standard Library File. This button will create a standard library file in the same folder of the program. It's ready. This is the standard code library file. It starts by the letters STD, the abbreviation of standard. Click to open. Now, if you want to define a new point code, go to an existing point code and edit it. If you want to define a new line code, go to an existing line code and edit it. By the end, save the file with a new name as your own library file. Well, so far we have seen how AutoSurvey Plus converts an observation file into a map. The reverse process is also possible. I mean, AutoSurvey Plus can convert a map into an observation file. This is a map of a factory in the industrial area in Jeddah. We want to convert this map to an observation file. Why we want to do this? Because after we convert this drawing or this map to an observation file, we can take this observation file and upload it to the total station and make setting out of this building in field. To convert this map to an observation file, click Tools button. In Tools window, click Create Setting Out File. This window is responsible for converting this drawing or this map into an observation file. We have a lot of settings here, but we will leave it for now at its default values and select the building that we want to convert to an observation file. Click Select Entities button. The icon of the mouse in AutoCAD changes to the selection icon. Select the building and press Enter. Now click Write Setting Out File. The program numbers all the corners of the building and created a setting out file, a text file that contains these points with coordinates. The observation file is this file. Its name is Setting Out. It is located in the same folder of the program. These are the points numbered by the program and the coordinates and the codes. You can upload this file to the total station and make setting out of the building in field. To summarize, AutoSurvey Plus takes an observation file and converts it to a map, a drawing, and do the reverse process. Takes a drawing or a map and convert it to an observation file. There are a lot of other details that I did not mention in order to keep the video short and simple. If you want to know everything about the program, please refer to the user guide of the program. This is the user guide. You will find a link to download the user guide in the description box under this video. If you want to know how to get the program, you will find also a link in the description. You can download the booklet How to Get the Program. Read this booklet and follow the instructions mentioned there. I hope to see you soon in another video and another program. Peace be upon you.